how do you plan na ma-input, of course, yung mga commercial stalls dun sa area, and baka meron kayong estimate na napag-usapan sa meeting, gaano kadami yung ina-expect natin na possible employment that can, yung pwedeng maging resulta of this project?
Well, we're looking at about 80 to 90,000 square meters of shops.
Feasible area.
A feasible area. So that's about, what, 800, maybe about 800 retail outlets. So, how many jobs each one
And
would
who would
generate.
manage those retail outlets?
That's being discussed by the
Interagency
Council.
Yes.
That's the 15 agencies headed by DSHUD, which is under Alcazaren and Chair Don of MMDA. So we're the designers.
You're the designers.
The management, although we suggest how it could be handled, the management framework is going to be put up by these agencies under the IAC. So our advice is to follow the example of other cities that have set up authorities, like Singapore has a river authority. Sydney has this Singapore Foreshore Development Authority, and other cities have these agencies that manage. It's like an extension. Right. It's actually the PRRC, but with
a different name.
With
different
power.
mandates also.
So it's like a PRRA.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just too
Interesting.
bad the previous president killed that one.
What about aesthetics? Since you guys are the designers, and we know that 500, the initial launch portion, does look like the Jones Bridge, which means it looks a bit European, neoclassical, I think Denise said. Will the entire thing be like that?
No,
or will it kind of shift based on what's around it? Like house?
It's more neutral.
It will be based on its context, of course, like which segment of the river it is. It has to blend in more with its immediate surrounding.
And
And different stories.
Yes, different stories, different LGUs, but also economies of scale. We can, of course, it's a little more expensive if we have all of this ornamentation. So the rest of it will be fairly neutral. There's certain spots, attractive areas that we can enhance. So it, like William said, we will play it by ear.
Okay.
Because we're not yet there. We've only done the 1%.
It's a framework right now, the master plan. So the actual, detailed planning has not been completed yet.
Okay, so we're just on the broad strokes
Yeah, it's a
part.
concept
Yes.
Okay.
stage
And
right
then
now.
also this gives opportunities for the communities and the LGUs to put in their
2 cents.
more than 2 cents
More
worth.
than
In Iloilo, we did the first few phases, and then afterwards, after the third or fourth, they picked up on the designs and actually inputted their own. Like artwork is done by the local communities, and it spawned a lot of murals. The bike racks are also works of art. So once we're encouraging the communities to get involved. We're actively looking for feedback on what they want and what they want to see. So once we get the community's input, and that's part of the IAC's mandate, is to tap the local communities. Then it can be a work of everyone.